Hey, welcome back. So, apparently, the music rights for this game are being flagged, and my monetization and stuff is being hijacked. So, the developers of this game are making the money for this video. Um, I don't do this for the money, so I'm not that worried about it, but I did shut off the music because that seems to be what was triggering the monetization issue. Um, I don't do this for the money, but somebody else getting money for my work, I'm not as big a fan of just giving. It's like giving the government free money when you do your taxes. It's just not necessary. Yeah, we'll create a farm there. Okay, so at this stage of the game, I really need to get the rebellion rate up in all my cities, and then I need to um, start cranking out some military. Um, that's really my two priorities here. So let's get started with exactly that. Am I really putting a farmer here? It sort of looks like I am. Alright, so this, they produced a free colonist. Use him to produce. It'll take him a while to get there, but he will get there. Oh, see, look. That's where his taxes are. When he raises the taxes, he's taxing my sold goods. I see. So it's not just him demanding flat money, he's also taxing me on my money earned. Um, and this is where eventually if you sell to the natives, it actually does become profitable. So I'm at 12% now that I realize what's going on here. So I'm at a spot where it's like, okay, I got money to burn. Let's buy something. I don't know what there is to buy. I mean, I can buy these cannons, but they're not that good. You want the artillery. You want the dragoons. You want the higher level military people. You don't even want these veteran soldiers either, because I mean they really don't do anything for you. So then question becomes, do I need another gunsmith? I'm gonna say yes, because at some point you're gonna need to produce a lot of guns. And I'm gonna ask for another. Do I need another blacksmith? Sure, we'll try that. And we're gonna get another ore miner too. If I have to start a new city just for the. And look at that, raising the tax on me again. Hmm. Alright, so my being up there doesn't do me any good. I'm gonna come down and start protecting my territory. We'll hold off. So I do have the 2 blacksmiths. If I added another gunsmith, that's where, yeah, I won't have any net tools, but I'll be producing a lot of guns. Maybe that is what I want to do, because down here, I'm currently producing tools, which I can use that to transfer tools to other towns. I am trying to build the armory so I can do a gunsmith down here as well. My issue down here is I'm not producing enough ore like I am in the other one. That's where I'm debating, like, do I form a new town that, see, like this, ore, 3 sets of ore here? This would be a bad spot. But I could go like here, for example, and get 2 sets of ore. Actually 3. This could be my ore town. I also have opportunity for ore down here. The key point being is produce as much as I can to feed these industries. Alright, we're gonna wait. Alright, let's get some cloth, coats. Get another statesman going. See, it's increasing. It's up to 3%. From here it's at 12%. So we just got to get those to rise. I could start leaving this town because I'm already over 50% and spread these out. Probably not a bad idea, actually. I'm doing it mostly for so if I get bell points, I'm using it for getting my my founding fathers. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright, where haven't I been for a while? I need to go here. I should probably go... I'm going to go all the way out there for a bit, since these need to build up. Alright, so now I'm producing 1 more silver in both spots. Am I doing anything else with this town? I do have 2 farms I can try to help clear. This is a tundra. There's a grassland. That's a tundra. So not super good. Alright, let's see. Okay, so we got a ranch. Is there a 3rd horse town? I don't know if there is. Not seeing it. So with the ranch, we now get 8 from each master rancher. So it's converting. So here you can see we're spending 16 food to make the horses. So it's not the same amount of food. It's consuming a lot more. And then we're consuming 12 food for our people. So I technically, that's the reason why I'm sending a farmer there. That will produce a little bit more food for me. And if I had a farmer, I can move the Native American to one of these other, and then yeah, then I'm in business. This guy. Now we need to. What are we going to produce? Before we determine that, they're making me choose something, aren't they? Yeah, they are. We'll do that for now, but so like for example the artillery. You gotta have an armory, magazine, or arsenal. I can't produce artillery. These are unique for the Empire. So I don't get to produce that. I can only produce the cannons. Dang it. See, I'm not those empires. And they're ultimate land units. Alright, so it looks like cannons are what I need to make. I can deal with that. Then the ship of the line is something I can do, but I need a shipyard, which is what I'm building right now. So we're good to go there. Then when it comes to the units, this is a regular, which is better than the veteran, I think. But what I want to figure out is how do I build a dragoon? Where is the... Why am I not seeing it? Hmm. Why am I getting this all wrong? I thought for sure you could build dragoons. That's the whole point of getting horses. So artillery I clearly can't do. The artillery is what the king's going to bring at you. And you needed cavalry to take it down. So that's the part that I'm struggling with. Well, let's do this from a different perspective. Let's go to buildings and then click on the ranch. Replaces stable. Replaces horse pasture. And yeah, it produces horses. So that's a good material. Horses should be in here somewhere. There it is. That's not helping me either. I would swear that you could do this. Alright, so why am I having a mental block? So here's my thoughts. I thought for sure that if I, for example, put this in garrison, in my list, if I had enough horses, would be a dragoon. Just like this guy's a seasoned scout, so if I had enough horses, which I would need 50 of, I'd be able to. Because, why else do you need to produce horses so badly? That's the part that's befuddling me. Alright, so I improved this. Let's go improve that. There we go. Build that shipyard. Works. Gonna hurry that. I'm building an arsenal. Definitely don't have enough money to hurry that. There you go. It tells you how many wood and stuff it consumes. Alright, well let's... So like, yeah, I can build a cannon. And that only takes tools to do. I mean, there is the blacksmith upgrade. Maybe you need to upgrade that? I don't know. So I'm producing tools, so I can do whatever I'd like here. Let's get the dry dock going, because we got all this food going on. I'm gonna say no. Free schoolhouse in every settlement. Sure, I'll say yes to that one. So this thing only produces one food. But cut down the forest to increase the food. I just can't build a farm here. Alright. Gonna move the gunsmith up to there. We got an ore miner. My plan was to start another town just for the purpose of getting ore. But I just realized you can just grab ore here. And transfer it from here. And I'm out master blacksmith. I will send down to there. I'm gonna grab tools and fur. Yep, the tax is definitely making it cost prohibitive. I'm at 15,000. I'm going to produce 2 frigates. Four cannons. These veteran soldiers. When I have the money, why not? Oh, I don't have the money. Alright. Let's go east, 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 east. Alright, I got another farmer. Where do I send him? I can't remember what my plan was. I was going to have him do something. We are producing a lot of cotton. So yeah, that was all necessary. It's because of the horses. And the horses are taking 16 food. We'd be producing like bonkers if it wasn't for that. So here we go. We got a bunch of horses. So if I wanted to do that, see, I got the scout. Those are my only options. Interesting. I would swear. Now I do know that the... That's not it. Dragoons are his thing. See right here. 0 dragoons on my side. I bet I need to have guns and horses to pull that off. And yeah, it's basically saying, look, that's all I can have is cannons. Veterans versus militia. And militia, by the way, is just regular colonists with guns. So you can make militia yourself. That's why I'm thinking like the scouts with guns is how you do. So that must be it. Why are dragoons not showing up on the list? I don't know. Alright, so we got a frigate. I'm just going to put him in sentry mode. Protect what we have. Alright, we got that. We'll go back to here. We do that. there. Got another one of those. We're going to have no issues with food over there. Gonna wait. Alright, we got ourselves a gunsmith. So we're just going to max out the guns. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring over some horses and we'll see what we can do here. So yeah, I'll grab some guns and some tobacco. Wonder why you got more expensive. That's as good as that's going to get. Alright, so we get this at least approved a little. I'm going to come here and start improving. And we cleared this, I believe. Yeah, I'm going to grab some horses and cotton. Bring them back here. So my issue here is I don't have enough ore. Free promotion. Formation for gunpowder units. Sure. So I can even go and try to sell Spanish. I can try to sell to England, I think. Just anything to avoid the tax, right? So let's try it. Okay, so I have these cannons. I'm gonna sentry them. Make a farm. is I'm going to wait. To wait a turn. Alright, I at least gave him some extra ore. Did I forget to send him? What's going on? I don't want to let me use the farmer. Come on. Converts it so it can. So here you can change profession. There's not enough food available to join the settlement. Okay, now I gotta move everything around again. There we go. So this is probably the biggest criticism of the game is like at this point there's a lot of tedium and not a lot of interesting things. I mean, I'm at war with Spain, but I'm so far away from them that it's not a factor. Okay, what did I want to do with these guys? Definitely producing more silver now. Alright, so I just dropped off the horses. So it's not that you produce a dragoon, it's more of a matter of. Yeah, we'll figure that out soon enough. So I got that dropped off. We have. Yeah, I'm just gonna start working my way back. So that automates him. That's pretty neat. I don't ever think I needed to automate them. Sometimes where they had settlements, if you send a scout there, you can salvage stuff from the settlements. Might get some resources or some money. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to come back. So I think we can just do some ore stuff. Because getting ore is helpful. Alright, I did figure out what I want to do here. So take, for example,
Wat heeft u nodig?
this veteran soldier. We can change its profession. And now that I have the horses, there it is. You can make them into a dragoon. So it's not a specific production. You just do that and then boom, he's a dragoon. Dragoon, I think, is way better. So you can see the strength is 4 and it has a plus 50% attack versus cannons. That's the big thing because the cannons are what gets you in this game. And like I said, I can take any of my colonists and turn them into a soldier. You just have to have the guns, which I have 218 of. The dragoon took a certain number of horses. I think it took 50. So that's your dilemma, if there is one in the game, is you gotta do that. So, and decide what the right balance is. So yeah, getting the veteran soldiers is nice because, you know, you can get some infantry, you get some dragoons. You don't have to use your colonists per se to do that. But the thing is your colonists can just as easily become either. It's just they won't start with the veteran skill or whatever. So yeah, so here we go. I got my first dragoon. We're back in business. So grab that and 81 tobacco. That's right. So I wanted to trade, and let's see what we get here. So the sell by with England might be. They just want to give me a world map. Yeah, there's no gold to get from them. Wow. Alright, well that was worthless. These guys have a surplus of ore as well. Right, so I just dropped off a bunch of infantry. Off we go. So yeah, I could make... Yeah, you need 50 horses. The key thing is, see like all those upgrades? The Grenadier 1 and I think the formation are because of some of the founding fathers I have. That's not the one. That's not it either. we have quite a few guys. Yeah, see, there's a formation and grenadier.
Iedereen aanwezig. Wat
Which...
heeft u nodig?
Alright, so
Tot uw dienst.
definitely don't have enough horses. So we're just gonna sentry for now. Yep, we built a dry dock. Shipyard. That's what I was looking for. Why can't I build a shipyard? So I can build the galleon, I can build... Do I have to build something else first? Well, let's do that for now. Let's say no. Just buy 100 horses. So every town hall now produces 3 bells. So we should start seeing Liberty appearing even in these towns where I don't have a person. So you can see 27%. And it's hard to read. 12, 7. And as our Liberty goes up, he keeps adding more and more. Alright, so he does have 96 horses, so we'll go ahead and grab those. For guns. Some sugar. That wasn't what I went up there for, but I'll go up there again. Alright, so this situation... I'm gonna do that. So there you go, we're back up to 10 grand. So, see, like, and you don't have to do this. You can buy somebody cheap. But you're gonna lose, though, is you don't get the bonuses. Because this guy starts with Veteran 1 in leadership. That's what you're paying the extra money for. He's getting a lot more expensive. Okay, that's very upgraded now, which is good. Is there anything else I need to do? See, this one wanted to get some ore. 200 of it, in fact, and then it's going to go down to here. So yeah, one of the trade-offs of if you build too big of a empire and build too many colonies, then you have to get the liberty of all of those up. It's a little, you actually create more work for yourself, and it's a little bit of a balance because remember there's only 100 turns left in the game. You do have a time limit, so if you make yourself too big, then you're not going to be ready for the final turns. So that's the big trade-off. Oh, what do I do next? What are they doing in this town? We are grabbing food there. That's right, because he needs a bunch. But I want to grab food. Yeah, it doesn't matter where.
Uw commando.
And the reason the Dragoons are so important, I may have said this before already, but it's the 21 artillery. Those things are brutal. They're 100% offensive weapons. And Dragoons are the only ones that have a bonus against artillery. And the soldiers are helpful, but not as much. And what am I? I'm producing the arsenal. It's taking me forever. Gotta hurry that production. Alright, then we have an expert lumberjack. There. What am I gonna do with that guy? He's not as good at production as other guys. Like the native is good at gathering skills. I think I'll just have him leave and then help out somewhere else. Where and what? They don't really need anything. But I could. Because he's already. Yeah, they're maxed out on food. That's the problem. This is perfectly balanced with the food situation. It's not a good spot. Let's see if we can go here. Now, if I remember correctly, the armies come via ship, and then they land and they start attacking your towns. And if you don't have forts and you don't have the whatever, I mean, the inland towns are actually more protected because they go after, a town like this. And they will show up, like, down here. I mean, it's not always, there. So the fact that I have everybody in one town right now is probably not a smart move. Um, So much food. Okay, so we built the arsenal. If there's any way to build an artillery, now would be it. And I don't see a artillery option at all. Just the cannon, but this takes 150 tools to build. Hmm. I bet I need the lumber mill. That's what would allow me to build the shipyard. So what do I do with this guy? I can start producing cannons. Do I really need more? It's gonna take 25 turns to build one. Let's build the fort. Yep, he just makes it worse and worse. Alright, so at this point, I got a guy. Let's start just getting that liberty up. It doesn't have to be an elder statesman. Yeah. Doesn't produce that many tools now. Because I'm also producing the guns. I think I'm going to stop making guns and we're just going to do that. I need more tools. I'm already producing guns in the other one. And at the moment, it's not a major issue. I only have one of each. That's the one I want. They just increased the amount of food in all my towns. It's like this town was broke even. Look at that, +3. Everywhere I produce one food, I get another. I'm like at the tail end of the game and I finally have my cotton planter. uh, it's funny. Right, so these pioneers, they have tools on them. So I'm just gonna move them all back and turn them into soldiers. See, now you got a huge surplus of food now. So it's not horrible. The thing is I don't know what to do with this converted native. I mean, he's only gonna produce 2. Like, they were producing 3 on their own. See, it was at 5% with nobody there. And there's nobody at this one, and it's at 4%. So by having that one where the town hall is producing bells, we're getting percentage from everybody. This is also why I think I like the England one, because you get 25% more bells, which is helpful. Um, However, the fact that the market doesn't fluctuate as much, we've been enjoying really good prices. So this pioneer here, we're going to go ahead and add a mine. A mine. So we'll do that, and then let's go grab some more stuff.
Uw commando. Uw commando.
There we go. We just made 2 more dragoons. I don't think I have that much to load. I do have 300 guns, which is interesting. It's good to see, though. So I'm going to have him be the lumberjack, and I'm going to have him come help out somewhere else. Like, let's make some more horses. Even though he's not a rancher, he can still make 4 horses. These guys are making 8. So they're doing double. But see how he's a seasoned scout? I should probably... See, I'm making political points here. We should at least have a stockade. Let's get that rebellion going. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, so he's able to produce 6. These guys are producing 5. I mean, all that effort just to produce 1 more cotton when I'm overflowing in cotton. It's a little silly, I guess, but so what I really could do is just do that because that's the priority right now. Until it gets over 50%. It's only at 17. So it takes a while. Oh, they're overloaded on wood. I thought they didn't have enough. Well, there was no point in bringing all that wood to them. See, that would require more tools. So yeah, we're not making nearly as much money. We're taking 1/5 of it. So I had an idea and I forgot what it was already. Oh, I remember. Just buy a bunch of horses.
Uw commando.
It cost me 1,000 to finish the ship of the line. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It's gonna take 200 of my guns. See, as long as I have the guns, I can convert them into a soldier. And so, a soldier, of course, is different than the veteran soldier, slightly, but they all count. Yeah, see, he's counting as a militia. Because that, there's the veterans and then there's the militia. So, this is our situation, and we're clearly outgunned. So, I gotta have, like, way more production than I'm currently doing. And I might be doing a poor job here. Because maybe I need another town that's doing just as much. I don't know. I thought I actually had some decent economy going here. And I'm pretty sure that the militia upgraded to a dragoon is just as powerful as a veteran soldier upgraded to a dragoon, other than, the the leadership skill. So 7 turns. It builds a ship of the line. I need another 150 guns, another 100 tools. It's expensive to build guns and tools, but I like doing it because these the ship of the line is important. It's way more powerful than the frigates. It's got a strength of 8. And see, it has a 50% bonus against frigates. They both have a strength 8. But yeah, never mind. Maybe it's not worth it to build these. Coats, cigars, rum, coats. This is at 45%. The smaller the town, the quicker the Liberty stuff goes up. Like this one is a size 13 town, so Liberty's going to go up a lot slower there. Plenty of food.
What job is took in front of me? Walter.
Two and three. It definitely gives me incentive to start building churches. And they are getting expensive. Population increase. Just get those Liberty Bells up. 15 a turn. In 3 turns. Culture goes up. I should probably have everybody building forts. Even if it takes tools. So it's even a different colored Dragoon. There you go. You got veterans and militia for Dragoons as well. Okay, makes sense, makes sense.
Wat moet er gebeuren? Ja,
This I gotta be careful, because I don't want to overload the horses.
wat is het plan? Ja. Tot uw dienst. Wat heeft u nodig?
See, it says doesn't receive defensive bonuses. That's a dragoon. Hold on. Fortified bonus 15%. Plus 25% versus mounted units. So it's sort of like just a triangle thing. So these guys are good against the mounted units. The mounted units are good against the cannons, and of course the cannons are good against these guys. I have plenty of horses now. I don't think that's the issue. So I'm going to take
Iedereen aanwezig.
2 cannons, 2 dragoons, the 1 infantry, and move them down to there. That's building the fort. Requires 2 tools. We're at 48. We're good. Yeah, I can only afford 1 at a time now. I might be better off selling to the natives now. I have 1 on the shore here I can probably sell to. Let's see if I can maybe do that from now on. I'm taking away the ability to build a fort. I do need tools though. Take 50 guns, because that's what they like to buy. I don't know if I can just trade at the same native the whole time, or if I have to mix it up. Let's find out. 1,149. I mean, that's 450. 500. 1,100. Yeah, they're shortchanging me a bit. It's no better than trading to the king. So he added 7 more units. I mean, it's insane. He just keeps adding units. Sure. Alright, so I'm over 50% with this one. I'm going to take him out. Move him to the next town.
Wat heeft u nodig?
I mean, I do need regular soldiers too. I mean, I'm at 11. He has 23. I'm nowhere close. This is like hours of repetitive building, and I can barely afford a guy as it is. That's why I'm going to end up with militia.
Wat moet er gebeuren?
Okay, so this is a free colonist. Yeah, I need guns.
Deze militair meldt zich. Wat is het plan?
I went up to 60%, so it's at least going up after I move the guy out. And I'm at 32%, so like, I do have to get to here before I could even start a revolution. But yeah, every town needs to have this. Because just getting this to 100% means I have 22 people ready for resolution. Whereas here's over 22 people here that aren't ready, so therefore I'm never going to get to 50%. So that's why you got to raise up all the towns, and yes, the smaller population ones are quicker. You get the math. Yeah, so I'm short 200 guns. Should get that fort built. George Washington declared war. I'm going to take the ore from them. Well, they are 4 short. Yeah, they didn't need the ore, so come back and pick up something else. Alright, so we got the fort up. There we go. Fortress. I'm telling you, folks, you need everything to defend against these guys. Ranger 1 and Mountaineer 1. Okay, there was something. That's right. $14.70 for 200 horses. Now that was a good deal. Gotta get those bigger cities. Maybe move to that one. So the horses sold for 1,000. Guess that's not 1,000 for 200, which is about the same as what the Indians paid. But then, yeah, we only ended up getting out close, just under. What is that? Just under 800. 790. Getting so expensive. happened to all my guys? I had a whole ship full of guys.
Iedereen aanwezig.
Where did they go? I told them to unload. It was a blacksmith, 2 blacksmiths. I don't understand.
Tot uw dienst.
What the heck? Oh, I guess he didn't arrive yet. I thought he did. No, he's coming back with... Goober. So we ended up getting all that too. See, having the land doesn't get you anything. It just gives you border. So the AI can't come in and, creep you. Yeah, 95 turns. Declare independence. We're in so much trouble. Not even funny. Sure. I'm getting there. Just make tools for a bit so he can finish his fort. Tax is getting high. I don't know if I wait, will that price go back down? That part I can't remember. I do remember it getting annoyingly high. There. Finally. My town's big enough, I have enough food. I can do all the production and this. Now this guy isn't super efficient, but he'll still contribute in some way, shape, or form. So even though I'm producing all this ore, I'm actually getting a net of minus 12 at the moment. Producing a crap ton of tools and a decent amount of guns. Because I'm getting a bonus from having certain people, and also because the building is upgraded, I'm getting huge bonuses from that as well. So 3 just for having the building, 12 because of the gunsmith. Then the building gets a 50% and then another 39% because of the rebel sentiment. And there it says 50 required to equip soldiers and dragoons. And that's for pioneers. That was good. I don't know if I need anything from here anymore. This is supposed to be our tool maker, but we're getting guns automatically, which is cool. Automatically producing them. Yeah, I don't think I want to pick anything up from here at this time. I'm gonna have to start rejecting the king soon. Actually, let's do diplomacy. Since I'm at war, I might be able to get the king to give me stuff. Yeah, you're a jerk. So you can see our situation. New Amsterdam's is actually short on food. Which is a little bit of a shocker, but I can start to like take him out. He doesn't do anything for me anyways at the moment. Turn him into a scout. Yeah, and then I can eventually get rid of this one too. So you must have to conquer. If you conquer the city, there's ruins that you can loot. As you can see here, I'm not able to loot any of these. I turned him into a scout and it's not doing me anything. That's unfortunate. What do I do with this guy? So I can't. Ah, so annoying. Oh, I can't join it after you moved. Alright, sorry. See, this is the kind of stuff that gets you the extra Liberty Bells, so this moves a little quicker. Almost 30% now. Okay, so we just constructed the ironworks. Phew. That's 3 a turn. I'm gonna say no. There we go. So at this point, I think I really just need to be creating soldiers. I'm gonna put them there in case they somehow land differently. I'm getting tired. This game is dragging. You know what? Let's start saying screw you. Ah, they won't ever buy coats from me again. So how are we doing? We're getting there, but it's slow going, for sure. I'm getting 21 bills. %, 39%. I mean, if you look at his forces, we're still nowhere close. I mean, you do get the advantage that you're defending, so you can hide in your fort. If you can somehow sink a ship, all the units die with it. Like, there are some things that can salvage you here. I don't even know if there's something worth getting down here. Yeah, see, the coats won't sell anymore. That means I have to sell them to the Indians. We're going to take some tools, deliver it to other cities. Actually, now that I think about it, though, those 200 tools,
Ik wacht op uw orders.
I needed those. Oh, that Indian's not there for me to sell to anymore. Sometimes I like still having them around. Gotta go all the way over here if I want to sell to them. Or do land selling. Oof. I know I'm making a lot of the dragoons. I mean, I need to double what I have. Gotta get. So churches give me bells and stuff. I gotta get as many of those things going as I can. Alright, so we got the university in. And for Pete's sakes, I got enough horses I can build a stable too. I think I shrunk in size though. I got two ships doing this. This was 50%. Now it's not. I think this was 50% too. So it's like going down. So like that printing press really helped. It's going to help with the bell generation. I mean, up to 42% even though it's shrinking. printing presses. Very important. I remember from a long time ago that the bells were always my struggle. And sure enough, it still is. Because, like, you keep thinking, I'm generating a lot of bells here, and it's still. Do I want that guy to even be there? I'm gonna make him a soldier. I think at this point, I probably should just keep producing ships. Get some more bells for them. Hmm. Man, I'm all the way up there now. Yeah, so like my goal this whole time is I'm just trying to generate more bells however I can. And my mistake in this game is I haven't been aggressive enough. And I had 500 coats. Plus 3 per university. I only have one. Right, so the good news is I'm making a lot of soldiers here. I mean, it's still nowhere near what he has, but it's at least something. He has 26 artillery, 32 regulars. I only have 6 cannon in this whole thing. So I don't have the 200 guns. That constant coin noise is just overflow because my warehouse is full. Oh, I put them both there. Interesting. I don't have enough wood anyways, so completely out of wood. So we'll go ahead and do that. Then I'll just rush it. Do have plenty of tools. Yep. Not really gonna pay him anything anymore. So those will add a little bit of bells. See, I got that right back up to 67% really quick. It didn't take very long. I don't know how close to the edge of the map. It's been a while since I've played. I used to like have this like if you position your ships here, this, you got a real good chance of intercepting them. I'm at 100% here, so all 29 ready for rebellion. So here's my issue. I'm at 15, 19, 8, and 8. You can see how much more he has. And he's going to have, like I have ship of the line, he's going to have man of wars. He has artillery, I'm going to have cannons. Like, that's an upgrade to me. The dragoons, I think, are going to be better as well. Like, everything's better that he has. But I'm tired. And I want to show you guys how it ends. Even if I lose, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Because I have 66 more turns, as you can see, that I could sit here and, dink and dunk and try to do some more stuff. But let's try it. Let's go here and see what happens. We're going to start the revolution. I have the music shut off, so so we choose our stance on slavery. All men are free. 2 population per settlement. Or I get plus 50% all these goods. We'll do 2 population. Can continue trade with Europe. Well, that's an interesting one. Like, obviously, I want to do elections because, that's the American way, but I don't think the founding father rate matters to me. We'll go ahead and do it. Native rights. Convert immigration into bells or immigration into production. We're going to do bells. Plus 1 strength for all colonists or plus 50% bells all settlements. We're going to take the strength. So yes, King of Netherlands has declared war on me. Man, he's not even showing up on here. So if I go to like George Washington, I can't have him help me in the war. That would have been an interesting thing to try. I always pick the wrong one. So we got a lot of the founding fathers already selected. And I haven't spent a lot of time looking at some of these, but they do have some nice charts. Okay, so what do we do? Well, you keep playing because it takes him a few turns to arrive with his army. And this is what I mean. Like, he just pops up on the map, and look, there's a whole crap ton of them. my ship of the lines. Oh no, that's mine. That's my galleon. Okay. I was gonna say, I thought he was a different color. Like, it wasn't that hard to spot who he was. I don't know why it's doing this. There it is. I didn't even know I had a student in New Amsterdam. What specialty should he be? See, because I have a college, look, I can build everything now. So I think the level of your institution dictates what you can get. So if I wanted another tobacconist or whatever, I could. I don't understand. Why am I getting all these graduating people? Okay, so they popped on the map super quick. They dropped off 4 units here, and then they dropped off 4 units there. So we got a situation where I might be in trouble. They sank one of my ships, but it's halfway dead. And so I got all these frigates. It's really hard. But I do damage it, and if I can kill enough of them, I mean, they can't transport their troops anymore. There we go. So I got one, and I can let it heal. And then I have this situation here.
Tot uw dienst.
Now I have a fort down here. That's the one thing I gotta be careful of. Because you want to defend in a fort. But we're going to stick with our ships here. So we got 2 of them down. And if we do this, I have him down to 8 warships. He was at 10. But I'm down to 4. I mean, you can see just like how bad the situation is. And I can't like bombard them while they're on land. And shit killed the ship. Oh my gosh, I actually won. So I'm going to try to heal those guys, because they're not going to do me any good dead. So here we go. He has 4 units, and you can see it's a dragoon.
Tot uw dienst. Uw commando.
So I think I have a better chance against him. Where you can see he has an artillery. Now that was like a regular soldier. That
Wat is het
wasn't a
plan?
veteran. But he barely got damaged. Alright. Keep those guys. I'm going to keep these guys fortified. We're going to do Dragoon on Dragoon. There we go. There we go. Move on to the next one.
Uw commando. Uw commando. Iedereen aanwezig.
Okay, that was a militia, which did a great job. Alright, so I got cannons and stuff. He's got units here. It looks like he has a dragoon, a soldier, and 2 artillery. So I moved my units up. The fort, of course, is going to give me great protection. Their artillery will damage the fort big time. My ships sort of survive, but I'm bringing them together up here. So far so good. At least from a ground perspective. From the ship side, yeah. Alright, what do we got going on? See, I only have one more movement, so yeah, I don't think it's in my best interest to move towards him. -3 food. And that's the thing, like I can take a bunch of these guys and like I can take this one here. Come into a dragoon. I don't have the guns, but I'm producing a lot. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit enter. So there you saw, a whole bunch of them came in. So yeah, I'll do this because he gives me a free ship. So there's 4 more, and then 4 more are moved up. These ships need to get into the action. I'm still healing, but I leveled up. So I get extra strength by taking the veteran, and as you saw, it healed them a bunch. So I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. I have a frigate, so I can do some initial damage to this guy. Completely annihilate frigates. These were worthless ships to have. Alright, and then this guy. And look at the health bar on that thing. You can see there's another one here. least a veteran. The question is what do I want to do? I got him. Gosh darn it, I got him. So I'm going to arrest that guy. Alright, so I have some ship of lines that are partially damaged. He has one ship out there. That was a frigate that got him. I'm afraid I'm going to lose my ship. But taking his ships out is how you win. Because no ships means no more troops coming. You see how many troops he has. I got him down to 6. Ugh. Alright, I got him. But boy, that was quite the ordeal. Alright, so we have 4 troops here. Alright, he got my unit.
Uw commando. Wat moet er gebeuren? Wat is het plan? Klaar voor actie? Iedereen aanwezig.
Shoot.
Iedereen aanwezig.
I didn't like how they moved out.
Ik wacht op uw orders.
So we got 4 units here still. They're gonna make short work of that, which I'm not a fan of. I mean, I can move and get next to him, but that's all the better I can do. I'm gonna go ahead and wait with those guys. Oh, I got a great general. I totally forgot you get generals in this game. So yeah, we gotta get him moved up here. And you can see, like, the dragoons are clearly better than the soldiers are. You gotta fortify them and hold them in the fort. That's your. There comes more ships. They just killed my general. No, very good. was really good. So I don't know why these guys are sitting down here, but as long as they're sitting out there, I am okay.
Wat moet er gebeuren? Ik wacht op uw orders. Wat heeft u nodig? Wat is het plan? Wat heeft u nodig? Klaar voor actie? Wat is het plan? Tot uw dienst. Wat moet er gebeuren? Wat moet er gebeuren? Wat moet er gebeuren? Klaar voor actie? Wat moet er gebeuren? Wat heeft u nodig? Iedereen aanwezig. Uw commando. Wat moet er gebeuren? Ik wacht op uw orders. Uw commando. Wat heeft u nodig? Klaar voor actie? Tot uw dienst. Tot uw dienst. Tot uw dienst. Ja. Wat heeft u nodig? Klaar voor actie? Tot uw dienst. Wat heeft u nodig? Deze militair meldt zich.
Alright, so it's helping that they're attacking in groups of 4 here. They have 2 freaking ships, 3 ships, 4 ships here. Yeah, that's not good. Man of war. Man of war. Am I literally down to 1? I'm down to 2 ships. Poof. Right, well, I have a ship here. I don't know if I want to take one on. Boy, did I get lucky there. I still need 200 guns. Alright, so 4 units here. These 4 aren't moving, which is a good thing. I'm tempted to move these up to attack. Because it doesn't look like they're coming in like a flank direction or anything like that. Yeah, let's try it. It's lame that I lost my general that quickly. The general would have made the world a difference. thought I said I could go to... I guess I can't go to England anymore. Or Europe. These units are just going to get clobbered at some point. Just for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Wait, that was coming. There went my ship of the line. And this ship barely healed. Oh, I knew that was a gamble, but I wanted to finish him off. Now he's got full reign of the seas.
Tot uw dienst.
Alright, we got another general again. Gotta be a little bit more careful with how I move him.
Wat is het plan? Wat moet er gebeuren? Ja.
Oh, it's happening again.
Deze militair
Come
meldt
on.
zich. Wat heeft u nodig? Tot uw dienst. Deze militair meldt zich. Wat is het plan? Klaar voor actie? Iedereen aanwezig.
These, this voice, the voices of these, troops are identical to, Empire Total War.
Uw commando.
Alright, well the good news is he's gonna live. So I'm finally gonna have a general. My troops are all over the place. Heal units in same tile, extra 10% damage a turn. I think we should have several of these guys. I almost feel like I should just have dragoons. Screw the. I think that was my takeaway before, which is why I knew making horses was important. I just couldn't remember why. Alright. I think we're doing okay. I just made 2 more dragoons, which is nice.
Wat moet er gebeuren? Klaar voor actie? Klaar voor actie? Wat heeft u nodig?
See, the ships disappeared and then they're going to come back again. But I don't know exactly what that means. Like, where are they going to come back?
Uw commando.
Total 20 experience to units in the same tile.
Iedereen aanwezig. Wat moet er gebeuren?
Is that all he does?
Klaar voor actie?
When attached to a unit. How do I attach them to a unit? There we go. At this point, I just think the veteran is the best way to go. Make him as strong as possible. So he can take on their units. I mean, this is good for helping to heal the units. But you don't need that on every one.
Wat moet er gebeuren? Klaar voor actie?
I got my one guy sitting up there. How are we doing here? He's got 4 ships. I actually outnumber him on everything but the artillery. But the dragoons are what matter. And having 21 of them, really good. They're just giving me settlements. Holy crap. I just got 3 more settlements from them? Look at my territory size. Jeez Louise. Okay, well, the good news here... Well, that's not good news. That means they're landing troops down there.
Wat moet er gebeuren? Ja.
Okay, so I got all these guys. Do I walk all the way down here to take on these 2 ships, which are very likely going to drop troops off? Or do I wait? Let
Wat moet er
them
gebeuren? Uw
take my
commando.
town. I tried to use control to individually select one and it doesn't work. It's too old of a game. Alright. So I got my big Dragoon army. Let's at least move them towards there.
Tot uw dienst.
Those guys can stay fortified. Oh, they don't want silver. Can I go to Europe this way? Or did it disappear over on this side too? It did. I just can't go to Europe. Well, maybe England wants to trade. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It's not even letting me move there. There we go. That's what we were worried about. So they just landed a whole bunch of stuff outside of the town.
Klaar voor actie.
So I did.
Klaar voor actie. Iedereen aanwezig.
That didn't do me any good. That also didn't do me any good. So I was right about this part. They show up in different areas. So their first wave was trying to attack the capital. The second wave, of course, is
Wat
not.
moet er gebeuren?
I'm in a little bit of trouble here. I only have 3 units, and they're probably going to kill all 3. I do have a fort, which is going to help me, and these are defended. Those toast. In fact, I should take
Wat is het plan?
my non-veteran dragoons and go after the cannons because they get huge bonuses with the cannons.
Ja,
So it's a nice experience for them.
ik wacht op uw orders. Deze militair meldt zich. Wat is het plan? Uw commando? Klaar voor actie? Wat moet er gebeuren? Iedereen aanwezig. Deze militair meldt zich. Tot uw dienst. Ik wacht op uw orders.
There's only one guy there. I did not. That was excellent. Well, you're getting the gist. We're doing it right. And we just fought off another wave. There's only 4 warships. Like I said, if I can kill all the warships, I would have won, but that's the one thing that I'm not winning at. And the game does it intentionally. It's hard. You have to outnumber their warships by tremendous amount. It usually takes 2 of your ships to kill one of theirs. We were getting pretty lucky, I think. Alright, so I want to get everybody centralized again because whoever my general is, or surgeon is, they heal anybody around them, and I want to make sure that everybody's together. Yeah, this sending them against the easy cannons was the right call. You get good experience points for that. Now this is interesting. These guys are... Yeah, Minuteman 2 gives you settlement defense, which is good. fortress is good. I'm glad I kept some fortified units down there. All that I see left is a ship, so really it's a matter of where they're going to go next. So I'm going to make sure we're on the road.
Ik wacht op uw orders. Tot uw dienst. Iedereen aanwezig.
I should probably keep some troops down here.
Uw commando. Iedereen aanwezig.
Still just the one ship here, which I'm not going to bother attacking until I can have more than one ship align. So I'm just going to end turn. They're going to attack the transport. Now he's injured. Gonna go for him now. Oh, there they are. There's 3 of them. It's gonna be hard to sink them because I'm gonna attack one, then the next one who's full strength. And they are full strength too.
Tot uw dienst. Klaar voor actie. Wat is het plan? Wat moet er gebeuren? Klaar voor actie. Wat is het plan?
I gotta be careful here.
Wat is het plan? Ja. Uw commando. actie. Wat is het plan? Tot uw dienst. Deze militair meldt zich.
Experience for my soldiers. Okay, 0 experience. That was excellent. We're gonna go ahead and just end the round. It's always hard to know which one's the bigger priority, but I'm gonna go with Minuteman. Pretty cool. Oh, we got a new general. We're definitely gonna attach him to one of the better dragoons. Let's do the ones that can heal. That'll keep him alive. Just trying to mix it up.
Tot uw dienst. Wat is het plan?
course he goes back and heals. That jerk. There he comes. Oh, that's Spain.
Wat moet er gebeuren?
Oh, they're back down there again.
Ik wacht op uw orders. Klaar voor actie? Uw commando. Iedereen aanwezig.
Man. None of these guys like me. Can't trade with anybody. Silver's worthless. They got 4, 5, 6, 7 units on the field. They're gonna take that city without even a fight. Sink my ship.
Ik wacht op uw orders. Klaar voor actie? Wat moet er gebeuren? Iedereen aanwezig.
Get him, General. Another general.
Ja. Wat heeft u nodig? Ik wacht op uw orders. Klaar voor actie? Wat is het plan? Uw commando. Iedereen aanwezig.
Trying to do the whole time.
Uw commando.
Yeah. They're gonna take the city because I left everybody out.
Wat moet er gebeuren?
Wow, the colonist actually won.
Tot uw dienst.
They're coming back here. We know that.
Tot uw dienst. Uw commando.
I'm gonna keep some of them down here. We're producing enough units that even when I have some that are dying, we're replacing them. I mean, we're other than the warships, we're almost exactly where we started. And look at them. We got them whittled down big time. We're gonna win. Excuse me. I'm not even like paying attention to my economy anymore. How do you get 56 silver? There they are. So there's 4 there. 3 there. Totally wasn't even paying attention to this. Did I lose my fisherman? I must have. Got all these indentured servants. What the heck? Alright. This ship is isolated. Did some damage to it. Hopefully that's enough. That's what I needed. One more ship down.
Uw commando.
I think there's something I could be doing here. Quick combat.
Wat is het plan?
Click on something and it shifts to something else. I see, because they're all one group.
Ja.
That was easy enough.
Wat moet er gebeuren? Wat heeft u nodig? Wat heeft u nodig? Klaar voor actie? Ja. Wat is het plan? Ik wacht op uw orders. Iedereen aanwezig.
Three artillery, two warships. Right there, all three artillery.
Ja. Wat moet er gebeuren? Wat moet er gebeuren? Uw commando. Wat moet er gebeuren?
So we've completely wiped them out, except for the two warships. There we go. I was gonna say, if I have to kill those two warships, I'm in trouble. Alright, well, we did it. We won with an independent victory, which is the point of the game. And I don't know why it's still... Here we go. And of course the music's all off, so you don't hear anything. And there it be. So it does do... This I think was a classic. You know, it shows how the everything spread. This is our blob, of course. So that was on medium difficulty. So you can see I started to take off, I don't know, we start in 1492, maybe 100 years in. I start to take off and they flattened out. Top 5 settlements are all mine. Land area, population, just winning across the board. I mean, it gets a little repetitive and monotonous, and that's why you end up quitting this game, because it's like you really enjoy it for a while, and then it's like I don't want to do that again. And the thing is the next time you play, the resources are still the same resources. It's just a matter of you do have a new world to explore every time. You know, where the natives are, where the enemy is, you know, where the resources are. There is a bit of a discovery, which is fun. But yeah, you do get to a point where it's like, okay, I'm just spamming, you know, head of states because, or head statesman because I need to get my bells up. And it did remind me why I play the English all the time, because the English get 25% bonus to their Liberty bells, and that's a huge thing, because you know we're sitting there waiting and waiting for us to be able to declare a revolution, and we showed that even though the king had twice the army we did, you could still win, and you do need those horses though. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. It's an old classic game, but a really good one. Excuse me, and I do not want to wait just one more turn. It's really late at night. So I am going to head to bed, but I do love this game. And it just, you know, it's in spurts, right? And then it'll sit on my, you know, my to-do list for 6 months, and then I come back. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and as always, stay awesome.